So as far as the next round of talks are concerned, when it says that it will happen in Islamabad, and if President Trump has been hinting at a positive outcome, it has now been said that likely coming Monday will be when the next round of talks will happen. And he's been saying that a lot of good things are happening, and as soon as the agreement gets signed is when the naval blockade ends. So this is what is the condition that President Trump has put, despite Iran agreeing that the passing of the commercial vessels via the Strait of Hormuz, that it has now been opened. But the naval blockade that, however, still remains in place. President Trump is of the opinion that the talks are about to happen probably on Monday onwards. And if a deal is reached with Iran, then the naval blockade would also be removed.
So we're having a big day. We'll see how it all turns out, but it should be good. We've had some very good discussions, and hopefully that subject that you like to talk about will be very good. And we've done a good job, but we'll see. Talks are going on. It'll go on over the weekend, and a lot of good things are happening. And that includes Lebanon, too.
There's reporting today that there's still, Iran says there's significant differences.
Well, there could be. Let's see what happens. If there are, we'll have to straighten it out, but I don't think there's too many significant differences.
On the blockade, Mr. President, what will it take to end the blockade?
When the agreement is signed, the blockade ends. As soon as the agreement gets signed, that's when the blockade ends. So we're having a big day. We'll see how it all...
Well, Mayank, a lot of positive statements coming in from President Trump, and he's not denying that the naval blockade on part of the U.S. may be removed. First round of talks failed, but the second round of talks may have, a certain hope of ending this war.
See, the pressure points were used differently at different stages, and verbal pressures or threats were which made beginning in the initial days. But what you see physically, placing the warships is something which is now being seen physically. That they have moved things there, and they are in a position to blockade. And the US had announced before initiating the blockade is that it is only for the ships or vessels which are going towards Iranian ports or coming out of Iranian ports. So in a way, they had given a free way to rest of the entities which happen to do business from this. So it is also a big pressure point, and the US wants to maintain that pressure point. But in between, what you see is actually what changed the position is Iran removed all kinds of regulations or kind of obstructions, control which it was having for the vessels, and specifically for certain vessels, because 4 or 5 countries initially were given permission to go ahead with the movement of the vessels, which include India also.
So in the last 45 days, the stranded vessels in the Persian Gulf, that is now likely to be given a safe and a clear passage. Hopefully, they will now return home safely with the sailors there, the seafarers as well. And it is now looking upon what India had been propagating, dialogue and diplomacy, and a lot of a significant de-escalation that has now been witnessed in the last 2-3 days. Of course, what really changed President Trump's stance? The details, however, are yet to emerge. Mayank, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in. We'll head into a very short.